All right, let's dive into the lyrical world of a song that's all about chasing ancient myths through very modern landscapes. We're heading to Iceland, a place where folklore, we're talking about the Hulu folk, the hidden people, is literally woven into the land itself. This is really a story about what happens when our own skepticism goes out looking for a little bit of magic.
So, right off the bat, the song sets up its central conflict. You've got this ancient folklore on one side and our modern doubt on the other. You know that feeling? It's like saying, I don't believe in ghosts, but I'm absolutely going into that haunted house anyway. This isn't just about a road trip. It's about challenging the very way they see the world.
Okay, so this first section is tracking a journey that's happening on two different levels. You have the physical drive through Iceland's incredible scenery, sure, but you also have this psychological drive deeper and deeper into a legend they're not even sure is real.
I mean, the lyrics here create such a vivid picture. You can almost feel the hum of those tires on a remote gravel road. And they're following maps marked red with tales half told. What a beautiful way to say they're navigating by stories, not by GPS. They're heading for the in-between, a place that you're just not going to find on any official map.
And now we get to the turning point of the entire story. This is it. This is the moment where the ordinary rules of nature just stop. The hunt is over and the real encounter is about to begin.
Just think about that for a second. The most natural sounds you'd expect in any landscape, the wind, a bird call, they just vanish. This deep, totally unnatural quiet is the signal that they have crossed a threshold. They've left our world and stepped into something much, much older.
This just illustrates so brilliantly how the entire environment gets in on the act. It's not just that something shows up, the whole world actually transforms to welcome it. The sky forgets its color. The earth exhales in black and white. It's like reality itself is holding its breath.
What's so amazing here is the description. The lyric isn't "she had red hair and blue eyes." Nope, it's "hair like flame, eyes like sea." This being's described as a collection of raw elemental forces, like the wild landscape itself in human form. The focus isn't on what she looks like, but on what she is.
The song then defines this entity in this really fascinating way. She exists outside our world in those liminal spaces where no roads begin. And get this, she isn't just a character in a story. The lyric implies she is the story itself, a myth that exists completely beyond our calendars and our maps.
Seeing this, it isn't just some cool spectacle. It's a catalyst. It forces this deep, philosophical change in the narrator, making them question literally everything they thought they knew about how the universe works.
And right here, the song turns and speaks directly to us. It totally reframes the idea of belief. What if believing isn't about being naive? What if it's actually a form of perception, a key that unlocks a whole other layer of reality our modern minds are trained to ignore, or even to run away from?
This one single line just perfectly captures the complete destruction of the narrator's certainty. In one moment of seeing the impossible, their entire foundation of knowledge, their whole map of what's real, is just shattered. It's got to be both terrifying and incredibly liberating.
This little sequence captures the entire arc of the story so perfectly. They drive physically through the mist and psychologically through their own doubt. And then comes this exchange. The mythic being stepped in to their reality, and because of that, they stepped out of their old, limited way of seeing things forever.
But here's what's so smart about this song. It doesn't give us a tidy answer. It doesn't explain who or what this being was. Instead, it leaves us exactly where the narrators are, stuck with this enduring, powerful mystery. Her true nature is kept just beyond our reach, and that's on purpose. The lyrics tell us everything she isn't, pushing her outside of all our neat little categories. By refusing to be defined, her power is preserved. She is simply something ancient, operating on a whole different timescale than us.
This last line, it feels like a haunting invitation, doesn't it? It suggests this hidden reality isn't gone. It hasn't disappeared. It's just out there, waiting patiently, for those who are willing to look beyond the edges of their maps, for the ones who know how to see.
And in the end, the song leaves us with this really provocative thought, turning the camera back on our own world. The whole journey to find an elf in Iceland becomes a metaphor. What myths, what unbelievable things might be waiting right now, just beyond the edges of what you allow yourself to see?